Hi guys, what's up? It's Matt. I know it's been a while. Obviously, I have a lot of free time now that school is over for me. In terms of spring break, actually, I am glad that I am back, and it's been too long since the last video. I do realize that I'm only back because of, certain things, but anyway, today I am going to talk about my initial review for Onward. I saw that about a couple weeks ago, I believe, maybe only about 1 week ago, or I forget. Anyway, I'd like to talk about what I thought. So, I like the animation. I guess I'll start with that, category-wise. There wasn't a lot of interesting details. Usually it is, but for this there sort of wasn't. The world, this kind of goes into the world. The world itself isn't that complicated. It's just like a modern day world that's maybe more based off of Northern California, because after all, Pixar is stationed in San Francisco. There wasn't a lot of interesting things to see. Like, there's little Shrek-like puns of things, like, oh, here's Diet Queen soda or something. It's like, okay, here's like a real world thing, let's translate it to a fantasy thing. Again, it's been done better, like with Shrek's Far Far Away. But as for the animation itself, the quality of it, usually Pixar is priding itself over its realistic water effects, and they were there. There's kind of an ocean at one point, and that was pretty realistic with the water. I'm not really a good animation expert when it comes to 3D. I am much more familiar with 2D, even though in general I'm not. But with that, I was pretty impressed, I must say. I think it was a slight improvement over its last film. Let's see, what was the last film? Toy Story 4, I guess it was a slight expansion of what they did there, because this is with real people. That was more plastic. They could still get away with more. So I guess it was a slight improvement. What else? The characters, I don't know. They were okay. A lot of people pointed out Chris Pratt is annoying. We're like, he's not as funny as he can be. Kind of is taken realistically, because it's like this is how like the average 18-19-year-old would be. I think the acting was good. I could recognize that Tom Holland was Tom Holland and Chris Pratt was Chris Pratt. I don't even know who the mother was played by. That was interesting. I wish that the centaur guy, who was the police officer, was more present, because he was supposed to be sort of the, spoiler alert, like sort of like the surrogate dad, the stepdad that was coming into the boy's life, and that wasn't really there. I don't know how they missed that, except that computer animated pictures with that sort of budget tend to be rather limited in their, well, yeah, obviously in their budget and their allocation of like time. That being said, there could have definitely been more done with the characters, not in terms of character development, but what they did with them. It kind of segues into the story. I mean, the world itself. The world, they could have made a more interesting fictional world rather than a fictional world that's trying to be modern. Like, obviously Final Fantasy is a great example of this. Like, you have a modern edifice, like in Final Fantasy VII with Midgar, and then you have all the interesting mythology around it. They didn't really have a lot of interesting mythology around it, except for some generic stuff that they put in there. You kind of see that in the beginning of the film, not so much later, and you have old ruins. It's kind of alluded to, but like, I don't think there was much there to look at physically, or even much to that. Like, there wasn't even much of a history that they put up, or they pulled it from Dungeons and Dragons and said, okay, be satisfied with this. So there was that. I don't know what else to say, really. It was a little bit above average. As a Pixar film, it's average, but as any other film, it would have been better. I think it maybe would have been more better as a DreamWorks film, because it reminded me so much of Shrek so much. I don't know. I mean, that's not a very original observation, I'm sure, but that's what it reminded me of. I'm trying to think what else. It was funny. That's not worth a lot. I guess it was kind of more charming than anything. For some reason, there's a lot of movies out there that are about families in general. Family films about families, like Coco, or Steven Universe is kind of an example of this. Sort of kind of going into OKKO, which is a great series that ended recently. And then, We Bare Bears, that's about 3 bear brothers. That kind of continued this trend. That's been interesting. as for movies in general, I really hope there's some really great movies coming out in 2020 that I hope are pushed out because of you know what. Hopefully I can get a review in for that stuff, like for Soul and stuff, at least an initial review. Like I said, I don't know what I'm off, but I don't know what my schedule's going to be like. I can't promise anything. I still have school, but obviously I have it online. I hope that maybe I will get more videos like this done. I do not know. I was hoping Red Phone might be my next thing. Again, can't promise, but if you're looking forward to anything, look forward to that. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you sooner than later.